Okay, so I'm gonna tell you like this, right? When you are frustrated and you are uh, intoxicated, all
Mhm.
right, and you have a big ego, do not pick up your phone and start tweeting. Okay, so yeah, it was yeah. At the time, so we lost. There was money to be made with our bonuses, and I'm a
Oh,
very competitive. So I'm a very competitive person, and
mhm.
I just felt that being on that team and the breaks that we have gotten, it was really obvious that things were really against us for that particular game.
Mhm.
And so through my frustration, I let off some steam. I was I drank a little bit more than what I was supposed to drink. Then I started picking up my phone and started tweeting.
Mhm.
Little did I know, it was going to be that huge,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
Little
thing.
did I know it's going to be that huge. I didn't know. I was like, I don't like. I just didn't like how the game ended, and the game fixing situation in the Philippines. I had no basis of that. It was just like me saying hurtful words when you are upset at somebody. Say, for example, you're
Mhm.
mad and you say hurtful words, right?
Mhm.
So there's no what I said didn't have any evidence told. Uh, what
Mhm.
I said did not have any basis towards it. I
Yeah.
did not have any proof that there was game fixing. So it
Mhm.
was me accusing, an organization or not an organization. Well, yeah, an organization or its employees, um, that it was shady and it wasn't the right way to do it. Right.
Mhm.
It was, I did not have any proof and it was all done because I was angry. I was angry and I had an ego.
Yeah.
So that was something that I had to check myself with. It's, I learned a lot from that. Um, it's, biting, not biting the hand that feeds you. Things like that. It was very unfortunate at the time, but a lot of people also sided on me, which is like, oh my gosh, let's not make this bigger, guys, please.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make it bigger.
Yeah.
They're
I
looking at me like
remember.
a
Yeah.
hero. Yeah, expose them, blah blah blah. I'm like, guys, just leave it alone. This is not even. I was just mad, and I said sorry already. I didn't mean what I said. But I
Mhm.
look back at it now, and it's comedy. Actually, it's just comedy.
Mhm.
I've made amends with the PBA and Commissioner Salud.
Yeah, I
um,
remember.
so yeah, he did what he had to do, and I got what I got. I got suspended. I got fined, but
Mhm.
I was able to come back. I was able to come back to PBA. So that worked out, and it's something that the PBA is something that I'd like to continue to build later on in the future. Like for example, the PBA players. I'd like to get them once the pandemic
Mhm.
is over to be part of the events in San Juan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite those guys. I'm gonna invite PBA
Mhm.
games.
Mhm.
Besides, I'm still close to Commissioner Willie and some of the
With
coaches
yeah.
there. Maybe we can ask them, hey, if you guys want to do a game here in San Juan,
Yeah.
we have gyms there. That's um. Oh wow, what happened? Well, anyway,
All good, all
we
good.
have gyms. We have gyms in San Juan that can accommodate the PBA players. So hold on, Alexa, turn on pin one.
Nice.
Damn, that's not it. But yeah. So um, a lot of it at the time was ego, um, and at some point you have to be accountable for your actions. And
Mm-hmm.
I held myself accountable for my actions. Um, if I didn't, then I wouldn't be back in the PBA.
Mm-hmm.
After that incident, I was able to come back, play a couple more years, and yeah. So PBA is something that I hold dear to my heart. Um, and they luckily, Commissioner uh, June, sorry, Commissioner Salud, he understood me.
Cheeto. Yeah.
I said, yeah, I said, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
I was very frustrated, and so just don't kick me out of the PBA. It's not what I wanted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean it, and he understood it. And I showed remorse, and I did some community outreach programs in
Mm-hmm.
QC, in Isabela, where else? In San Juan. So I
Mm-hmm.
did things while I was away in the PBA. I did some community work, and the
Yeah.
PBA saw that, and it's like, oh, cool, man. All right, no problem. Come on back. Come on back.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So
mentioned that social media can really be a double-edged sword, because now they bring a lot of benefits to the players, with the pros. Even if you're not playing anymore, I'm pretty sure, as like a coach and as a public servant. And what would you tell like the athletes, like in terms of, a lot of people now criticize them, like even in volleyball, like if you have a service error, or like in basketball, if you have a crucial turnover, there are a lot of people that go to your mentions and say stuff. And sometimes you're tempted to reply to them because you're pissed, like you. But then, it could get into an argument to something you didn't want to talk about. And so what's your thoughts on, athletes replying and all these social media trolls and everything? During your time it wasn't that rampant yet, but then now there's a lot of people, especially in basketball and volleyball, that do that here in the Philippines.
okay, for social media, okay, there's a couple. I'll share my sentiments on social media. Back in the day, we did not have any social media. So imagine if I
Yeah.
had social media, right? I'd have
Yeah.
a lot more opportunities. Social
Mm-hmm.
media and athletes. Social media gives athletes another channel where they can promote themselves even
Mm-hmm.
further. Let's say, for example, they have they're not being used so much in the basketball game, but
Yeah.
they are marketable, right? They
Mm-hmm.
are marketable, what we call marketable. Um,
Mm-hmm.
through their social media, they can influence. Um, I say more minutes, or even get the nod of getting more playing time, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. It's possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, social media can influence another part of your game to
Mm-hmm.
to to even to the point where he will actually think you're good, or
Mm-hmm.
you're better than good, right?
Yeah.
You're good, but social media can make you better.
Yeah.
Right? So you can,
That's for sure.
athletes have that luxury where they can enhance themselves further, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paint a picture. They can paint themselves a picture for the people to see how they really are good. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another clip of Don Allado, shooting uh, at 11 p.m. until 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow, he's so dedicated.
Yeah.
Let's give him a bellow contract, and
Yeah.
you know, so
Bell.
just an example, just an example.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's marketing tool for athletes to enhance
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
Yeah.
The other side of that also is, my other sentiment is, I think they learned from my mistake. not to
Mm-hmm.
answer the social media. I think my situation allowed other athletes to be like, okay, hey, let's leave that part alone. You know what happened already. How social media can really exponentially blow you up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that players are aware of, um, and they're very careful with,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, like say for example, man, athletes, generally,
Yeah.
uh, an account will DM you, right? Starts talking to you provocatively and starts becoming daring, asking you to, do things. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, you expose yourself, and then you're all
Mm-hmm.
over social media,
You're
right?
viral,
So
trending.
you go viral, man. That's
Yeah.
those things happen, and you just got
Yeah.
to be careful with it. That's how
Mm-hmm.
dangerous social media is, man. Somebody could
Mm-hmm.
be out there pretending to be somebody just to trick
Mm-hmm.
you. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but there's a lot of you get to peek. You get to peek into the live. You're like, you get to see, oh, what's Jago doing today? Where's he going?
Yeah.
You get to peek into the lives of people through their social media, and you
Mm-hmm.
become more public, right, through social media, and you,
Yeah.
you get to paint a picture that you want to be portrayed of you.
Mm-hmm.